Hey, this is Steve. I wanted to shout out at you real quick and give you just a little video on protection, security. What am I talking about? You know, there's people watching you 24 hours. There's people listening. And we can protect you when you're conscious, when you're up. But how about when you're sleeping? How about when you don't even know they're attacking? How about if they encrypt you? How about if they do something where you need some cybersecurity? You need some protection. I'm going to do a short video. And although we can protect you other ways physically, I'm going to tell you about some technology and things that I'm learning about in the cybersecurity realm. You know, there's so much to this. It sounds easy. Identity shield, identity theft. We got that. Okay, credit card monitoring, credit counseling, all of this. Yeah, you understand all that. But what if it was wrapped up? What if it was all put up to and the best in the world? The best of the best. Number one in the entire world. That's what I want to talk to you about. Protecting your credit, protecting your identity, protecting you and your privacy, monitoring you as far as credit, as far as unusual things, more than your credit cards, way more. How about your reputation? How about fixing your reputation? How about your social media? So I'm going to make a very short video right now just talking about 3 of those things because they're that important. How about protecting your reputation? Let's go there first. Well, did you know that before people meet you, statistically 51% look online? Yeah, before they even know you. There's another 48% that just look for the negative. They're going to scroll looking for the negative, man, because they ain't got nothing else to do. 85% of adults use social media at least once a day. Do you know another 48% use it multiple times a day? So is it important? Is your reputation online? Is the way you present yourself important to your job and other things? You know, we got this new social credit thing coming out, and they're going to judge you. They're going to look at you. Just like China, it's coming. So, privacy management. When you look at your reputation online, we also want to look at your privacy management. Who's looking at you? Who's listening to you? How about your smart TV? How about, you already know about your phone. How about other things? How about your browsers? Your default settings for your different devices? How about your voice assist privacy? How about your password protection? How about your data privacy? Your brokerage privacy, your anti-bullying, all of these things. Then we go into something called credit and looking at you socially. We already talked about that. What about protecting you? Why don't we protect you with Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, any kind of online, even your printer? I mean, wow. It'll blow you away when we talk about the magnitude of the things I got to tell you, the things I got to share with you. I'm talking about advice. I'm talking about consulting. I'm talking about private investigators. I'm talking about helping you in your risk score and all this with proprietary information, with proprietary way of doing things that make this program number 1 in the world. So I'm offering you this cybersecurity. You guys, you don't understand it all right now, and it sounds simple. It's not. I have 27 pages of features and benefits I can go over, but that would take us a long time. So I'm going to do little videos, one at a time, this being the first one about cybersecurity and something you should know about because they are watching you. You are at risk. You're at way more risk than you know, and things could be happening, and you won't even know about it right now. They could be taking... The 2 biggest victims of this are senior citizens who don't really use their credit anymore and children who don't use it for about 18 years. Oh, they got 18 years, or when you're older, a playground. Man, they could do anything they want. They take those kids, Social Security all the time. There's a thing called the dark web. Why don't we protect you against that? You guys, if you knew what I was talking about right now and you knew the magnitude of this, the 27 pages of things I'm going to tell you about, you would be like, you know what, Steve, you're right. You're all going to say, I guarantee you 100% of you would go, there's a lot of moving parts to this. I need that. Yeah, you do. With AI and everything, you do need that. We need to protect ourselves. And we could do so with concealed carry training, with firearms, with self-defense, all of that. But there's a whole nother side with technology, and that's the world we live in. Talk to you soon. Please contact me. I'll explain more. And if you guys have, ever had your identity being a concern, you've ever had a credit card stolen, you've ever had, all sorts of stuff from your driving record, the cop screws up and he thinks you're someone else. I've had it happen. I've had all of these things happen. Or you lose your phone. How about you lose your phone with all your stuff in it? Yeah, how about us finding your phone for you, alarming things from your phone, shutting off your cards, pulling the switch, pulling the emergency switch. You found your phone or whatever. Yeah, then we can activate it all again. I'm telling you, there is so much cool technology that we're going to give you and you're going to take advantage of. What's it cost? Probably $1 a day. Probably about $1 a day. Is there guarantees? Yep. Do they stand by everything? Yep. Is it the #1 in the world? Yep. Do they back it up with money? Yep. Do they back it up with licensed private detectives? Yep. 50-year-old company? Yep. Knowing their stuff? Yep. Protect all the big guys? Yep. Listen, this could be through employees and groups, or it can be just through you, your family, and your kids. Contact me. I am looking for ways to protect people, and I'll help you. Thank you. Talk to you soon. You know how to contact me.